Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending where it's cake and not the kind you eat. And today we're talking about operators in Rainbow Six Siege, and we are talking about one of the operators that I always tell people to get first, and that is Sledge. Sledge is one of those operators that is base game, and honestly I think it's a necessity that everyone should have at least once while playing just to get used to the game. We're going to go through 4 categories today for the Siege tactical assessment of this operator: fragability, utility, team necessity, and ease of play. Each one of these will be scored at 25 points, equaling to 100, and at the end we will give it a number score that we think that it equals out to. Okay, so first up, we have fragability. Fragability meaning, is this person the type of person that can go out and just frag all day because their gun's amazing, their speed's amazing, blah blah blah. The weaponry for Siege is alright for fragging. Other operators have better weaponry, but one good thing that he has that some do not have is he has the ability to carry frag grenades. I know some do other than him, but it's a pretty big deal nowadays that they've taken frags away from so many operators. So we gave him a 10 out of 25 for that segment, because as he is good for frag grenades, everything else other operators have better weapons for, honestly. And yes, you could hit him with your gadget, like you could hit him with a sledgehammer, but like, I don't know, it's just not very practical for competitive gameplay. Next we move on to utility. The hammer does make a vital tool when you're wanting to play from vertical positions. If you're bashing the floors, hatches, soft walls, castle doors, that's great. Usually when playing from a vertical position and having your team push from other directions is usually pretty beneficial to the team. Or if you're trying to cover people like Fuse. But once again, other operators have the same utility, if not better. So that leads us to our next category, which is team necessity. Team necessity, we gave it a 5. Because he's not a vital operator. Sledge is not the character that you have to have in every match, and even if he was someone who we needed that style of play, there's other operators like Buck, Zofia, Ash, and that's only a few, because anyone with a shotgun can open up floors from above, but it also makes a little sense when you look at Ash and Zofia, because they shoot projectiles at doors that blow up soft walls, doors, hatches, exactly like Sledge's sledgehammer, but you don't have to get right up close to it. So for like I said, for team necessity, that's a 5. It brings us to our last category, which is the ease of play. The character is very easy to play. As I said before, it is a base game character, where your entire job is just to break things and shoot stuff, which, as you know, not the hardest thing to do in a video game, to break things. Generally, in games you try not to break stuff. But with that character, we give him a 25 for ease of play, because he is literally everyone's first, usually, unless you get like T'Chaka or something, but that's defense. So with that being said, we add up all our tallies and we come up to 55 points. That gives him a E for extra shitty. I don't know what E stands for. I know that we're going out of like A through F, so he's at least not an F tier. He's a E tier operator. With that being said, he's great for, your first time use. He's good if you're wanting to get used to, lining up on people's heads, because his gun's, accurate. Not very much recoil, if any. His hammer's good for breaking floors and stuff. So it's, he's an operator that is effective in like quick play or unranked, but once you go into ranked, you're going to need somebody that plays a little bit more team oriented, unless you're one of those guys who's like a one-man army, and that usually doesn't work out very well in the high tier. Usually you'll be like a copper for that. But hopefully you guys like these videos. We're going to do one for every operator. This would be the first, and with that being said, we're going to hit all, 63, 65, 60 something operators that we have to hit. So look forward to those videos, and I hope you guys enjoy them, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.